Hello, welcome. So today we look at the histological organization of the parotid salivary gland. This is the parotid salivary gland under the we are using the H&E stain. So from this magnification, you can see clearly we have a capsule here, a capsule which sends in the septa or the trabeculae to lobulate the gland. So this capsule and the trabeculae, they form the stroma. The stroma refers to the connective tissue framework. So this is a capsule. Here it sends in. You can see even within it, we have, as it sends in the trabeculae, it sends in also the blood vessels, the nerves, and the lymphatics into the gland. So the stroma is the connective tissue framework. So under the stroma of the parotid gland, so it is an encapsulated gland, is surrounded by a capsule. Also, the capsule sends in trabeculae to lobulate the gland. So that is the stroma. The other component of the exocrine gland, remember parotid gland is an exocrine gland since it's ductful, it has ducts. So let's have a closer view of the capsule first before discussing the parenchyma. Yes, this is the capsule here. This is the capsule. I hope you can see it clearly. It is sending in the trabeculae. You can see these white cells. These are the adipocytes. These are the adipocytes there. Adipocytes, they increase in number as one ages. Can see some lobule. A lobule is surrounded by the septi. Like this is a lobule. All of these, you can see these are the septi, the trabeculae, or that it is a lobule. So let's discuss about the parenchyma. The parenchyma refers to the functional component. The functional component. So the parenchyma consists of the secretory portion and the ductful portion. So the secretory portion of the parotid gland is mainly made up of the serous acini. Parotid gland being one of the major salivary gland alongside submandibular and the sublingual gland, parotid is the serous salivary gland. Its secretions are mainly watery. So the secretory cells consist of the serous cells. Maybe I can show you the serous cells, which are the majority, the serous or the serous acini. So it is a serous gland. So these are the serous acini. You can see how they are arranged. These are the serous acini. To differentiate the serous acini from the mucus, the serous acini, they take up the stain. Okay, they take up the stain. So these are the serous. Let's look at some mucus acini. Although it is a serous gland, it might have a very small percentage of mucus. These are mucus glands. You see, they are not taking up the stain. So these are the mucus glands. Yes, these are the mucus glands. And with that, you have described the secretory portion of the parenchyma. Now let's discuss the duct system. The duct system is composed of two broad categories of ducts, the intralobular ducts and the interlobular stroke extralobular ducts. So extralobular ducts is the other name of interlobular ducts. So the intralobular ducts, they are found within the lobule, and they are two. We have intercalated ducts and the straight ducts. So the intercalated ducts are the smallest. They are the smallest, and they usually insert into individual and drain individual acini. They insert and drain in individual acini. Their epithelium is low cuboidal, a simple cuboidal epithelium. Maybe you can have a look at an intercalated duct. An intercalated duct is this one here. This is an intercalated duct. They are found within the lobule. Maybe another, you should see another one. Yes. Sorry for the slow. This also is an intercalated duct. They drain individual acini. So after draining individual acini, they several intercalated ducts drain into a straight duct. Also, a straight duct is found within the lobule. So it is also an intralobular duct. So maybe you can see a straight duct. So this is a straight duct. You can see how it is larger than the intercalated duct. You can see the epithelium here is simple columnar. This is simple columnar. You can see the shape of the nucleus is somewhat ovoid. But remember, the straight duct had cuboidal epithelium. So several intercalated ducts drain into a straight duct. Then the straight duct, they finally drain into the interlobular ducts or the extralobular ducts. Let me show you an interlobular duct, a large one. They are larger in size. So like this one, this over here is an interlobular duct. You can see here this is a stratified epithelium. This is a from the shape of the nuclei here. This is a stratified columnar epithelium. So this is where several straight ducts drain into. So you can see there this is a connective tissue. They are usually supported by a thick layer of connective tissue, and they are found outside the lobules. That is why they are known as extralobular ducts. So I hope I showed you the adipocytes. Let's look at another interlobular. Also, this is an interlobular. You can see how large it is. Several straight ducts usually drain here. Yes, let me show you the adipocytes once more. These are the adipocytes. These ones, the white cells, they contain the white fat, and they usually increase with age. So the older you are, the more you have these adipocytes. So with that, that is the histological review of the parotid gland. So thank you. Subscribe for more, and have a nice day.